Hello, everybody. I'm Upstate Al of AZB TV. We want to welcome you to the 4th annual Steinway Classic. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. And what an event this is. Not only a $10,000 payout, massive money in the side Calcuttas. When we figure that out, I'll kind of give you guys a scoop. Before we get underway, hey, there's a lot of people we got to thank. We want to thank Molinari, as you can see right there on your screen. That's the MolinariGlove.com. And you know what? These guys have been on board with us, and they're getting on board with other companies. So let's show some gratitude. MolinariGlove.com, Mr. Ira Lee and everybody, plus other Predator extensions. Just go there and pay a visit, MolinariGlove.com. We thank you. And we have other people also. So we're going to thank them as we proceed with this. All right, somebody on board with us here. We're going to flash them up on the screen. That's Mr. Mike Badstubner. And these guys that you're seeing in the background, this is a picture they took from the expo. And this is Wild Eyes Creations. All right, and you're going to see the website come up. They have these chalk holders, beautiful, like custom work. It's wildeyescreations.com. They're making custom T-shirts, you name it. Get over to Wild Eyes Creations and just take a look and browse the products that these guys have. I was amazed when I took a look last night. Wild Eyes Creations. I want to thank you for jumping on board. We do appreciate it. And, of course, our man, Mr. Joe Tucker, again, letting out all the secrets. Now we're playing 10 ball, so you want to learn how to break them and read the rack. JoeTucker.net. Make sure you enter the promo code Upstate Al, and you're going to get started for $8. Going to save you a lot of headaches. Joe Tucker's letting all the secrets out. Of course, our main man on the scene, Mr. Joel Shapiro, and we also would like to say hello to Joey Boston, our other man that doesn't like to be announced, but you know what? I think he deserves it. Of course, Mr. Phil Capel of BilliardsPress.com. And the players are getting ready to go. We're going to flash some ads on there. The Kings of Vapor. We also have their new logo along with the Tap League, AZBilliards.com, Simona's Cloth, and Aramis Balls. I think these guys are getting ready to rock and roll, and they're getting ready to lag. So we're going to introduce our co-commentators. We have our original Snooki. She's always on the job. Snookster, Diana Rojas, is in the booth. And we're going to have New Jersey pool player actually sit in as both players are lining up for the lag right here. What's up, Snookster?
What's up, Al? Thanks for having me once again. Hello, everybody out in the chat. Thank you for joining us. It's definitely, look at by the lag, even just that. Very close, but Zion does have it. And we should have a good match here.
Absolutely.
We had Troy here for a second, and we kind of just moved away for a second, so he'll be back shortly. Hope everybody is doing good in the chat. Hope everybody's going to enjoy this tournament.
We put the chat just for you, you know. We did.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, when I can.
Yeah, 1 second.
I like to engage.
1 second.
We are live.
All right, we are
All right,
back.
we are live. We are back.
And this match is on, huh?
This match is on.
It is on.
Zion won the lag. He broke. And as you see, he did pocket a ball.
And this is our 4th classic. from Steinway,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
In our
Actually, he made
opening
2 balls.
break.
2 balls he made. He's got not the best shot on the one, but he's happy
gonna
to
play
be at
safe.
the table.
Snooker, let me ask you a question. What do
Surely.
you think about this?
What do I think about what, dear?
This tournament.
Oh, it's fantastic. Are you kidding me?
That's exciting.
Smorgasbord of killers. I love it. I love seeing this. Are you kidding me? This is like I woke up this morning. I was like, Steinway Classic.
Isn't that something?
Like, no, I mean, you know, you and I discussed it. I would be here anyways. Always come down to help you out and all that. But of course, to watch all these matches, you know what I mean? It's just
All these champions. You
Yeah.
really don't get the opportunity.
Call shot, call safe, 2 rails, or play safe.
I
call
think
a
you
one.
know he's got to call the 1. I think
Call a 1.
for sure.
Yeah. If you don't make it, you sell out.
Well,
I got away with it.
he got away with it, and he might see. He might see enough to
Bend it.
no, I don't know about bend it, but use the rail and kind of kiss it in.
I think he's got it.
The one ball does look like it's sitting far enough out where you can play rail first.
Yeah, I think he could get a kiss on it.
I think it hits the point.
Don't think
hence
too hard.
the kiss. If he spins it with a lot of spinach,
I don't know. We'll see. He's going to play a good shot. This is a tough shot to start your tournament with here. Give it a swing. Yeah, there
He
you
hit it dead on.
go. He bend it.
We want to give
Oh,
a big shout
how do
out
you
to
like that?
Kamui, John Bertone from Kamui. I want to thank Kamui for getting on board. Make sure to check out Kamui Tips and Chalk and all their goods.
he's got a nice shot on the 2.
He's got a nice shot. He's hooked. He's going to play safe. He can't make that.
I think he can make it.
You think?
I think the problem is, see, I thought he might have been. I'm sorry. What am I tongue tied?
No, that's all
thought
right.
he
It's early.
might
It's early
have
yet.
been- he
It's okay.
might have been able to clip it in,
No.
but the shot on the 3 was the issue. But
Here's a play, another safe. No bargain making this 2 and then playing a 3-8 from that side on the roof
Well,
of the
the
7.
depending on how aggressive one feels, you know,
Too early.
it is too early. But sometimes you want to kind of you want to make a statement. Sometimes, you know what I mean? When you're at the table and it's early, it's like, you know, this very well might be my set, you know? Ta-da!
I like the other guy from here.
The other guy?
Like Zion from here?
Zion, you mean?
Yeah. Anybody.
The other guy.
The opponent, the ghost. Zion. Could be me. Well, unless if he makes this, and then he's going to have to play the combination or play safe.
Well, the 6 obviously is a factor. It's tied up with the 9, so.
Let's see what happens. There you go. He played safe.
Good shot.
Yeah, I guess that was a better plan than playing safe on the other ball.
I'm looking for Zion to kick behind this 3 ball and send the 3 ball back up to the cue ball area and leave the cue ball down here where the 3 is.
He's frozen though, Al. He can't. I don't know if he can get that much in back of it
And
with that
that's-
much juice.
He might just spin it. If he's got the spinach, he'll spin it.
You used my word. Special spinach.
I
You know
think
I used to say that?
This leaks
Gypsy.
out. This leaks out. See?
He's going to leave Johnny a
leaked
shot.
out.
And I'm just getting familiar with all the camera angles. So just bear
Yeah,
with
I
me.
hear you. The 6 is still a factor. Even if he pops the 3 in, he's still got to worry about the 6. He's trying to see, can he pocket that 6 on that lower right-hand corner, but it doesn't look like it from here. He might have been able to bust this up if that 7 wasn't in the way.
all the tables are going. The tournament is in full force right now. How many players did we get out?
I believe 128, if I'm not mistaken.
They filled it up?
I'm not sure. I don't want to say. I'm
I'll
just guesstimating.
I'll check into it for you.
I was.
No, we don't have to check into it.
all right.
We got plenty of time.
I was.
You were informed?
I was handling some duties over there. and
Clerical
I don't-
work.
She said duties.
Clerical work.
Duties. I don't think we quite filled up. Actually, I think some people at the last minute maybe decided to.
Bill,
Well, Justin Bergman didn't feel good. He went home.
10 ball.
So he didn't show up.
Some people, I guess, decided after the U.S. Open not to come up to New York. Wow, that was a great shot.
And Gianni Morra.
Puts one on the board, draws first blood.
Winner break.
1 nail.
Call shot, call safe. I believe the rack pattern is 1 in front, 10 in the middle, 2, 3 on the corners.
Yes, that is the player meeting. That was one of the things
Confirmed.
that was
Yeah, Predator
confirmed.
rules.
Yes,
I
Predator.
can't see the chat from here, so you guys can see the chat. If you can, every once in a while, just glance over and see if there's like a question in the chat
Surely.
that the chatters are asking. And,
Right.
and if
When
we're
I
and if
can
we can
see.
and if we can
I can log,
Answer
I
it?
might
Let's
be able to
answer.
log in from my phone, but then I'm better at doing it on a computer. Phone thing's tough for me. But I will do that, Al. As long as everybody
yeah,
says.
when I can
Only if
look over there.
every
I can.
chatter says hi to me right now. That's the only way I'm going to do it.
Every chatter has
Everyone.
to say hi to Troy.
I'm taking a roll call.
and I just want to make you aware, Call Boys, Darren Appleton and Nick Vandenberg have agreed to get in the booth all at once if they have the opportunity.
Cool.
So,
And you know what that's, Snook, right?
What's that?
It means me and you are out.
And
That's
me
fine.
too.
I
me
can
too.
take a break. That's fine.
All right, 1-0. Johnny Morra opens up with rack number
Nice
2.
break. Wow. Both 3 balls, 4 balls.
4 ball went right into the side pocket. And then now look at the
Tie
3
up
and
the
6
3.
up at the other side.
Okay,
And
are
a 2 straight.
Are you saying that I haven't sat here 5 minutes and you're kicking me out already?
No, they're in the tournament.
They don't have their card. If they don't have their card, they're out. I want to see their
I'm being
union
kicked
card.
out. People in the chat room, I want to take
All right.
a poll over here.
2 or 3 people
Right.
saying hi. That's enough.
Do
I'll keep an eye on the chat for you. Al.
Is it fair that not even 5 minutes have gone by and I'm going to get thrown
He's going
out?
to try and hit this 3.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Yeah, nice shot.
This is a good
Busted
view
it
for
open.
the table.
All right, someone I saw in the chat before asked if Jennifer was playing. No, she's not playing.
Jennifer Beretta.
I thought she was
She is not playing.
slated to play. So was Greg. But I don't think you got it out.
Yeah, no, she didn't. I didn't know if she was actually on the players list.
I didn't see her on the list. I saw Greg on the list, her husband, Greg McAndrews. I did see him, but
I didn't see Greg here. Is he here?
No, he's not here. I saw him on the list though.
I'm playing next year.
Okay, when we talk about clerical duties, I was literally typing out everyone's name. So I know I didn't see her name for sure.
Okay. You know, Johnny, the way he just planted that 3 ball from that long distance, that's not so smooth, and that's why they call him Mr.
Mr. Smooth.
Yeah, he's out from here. All he's got to do from the 6, he's got to get to the center of the table, and he's good to go. We got a nice
Gotta
angle
watch
on the
it.
6. No, he's good. He's just got to reach a little bit,
Right.
unless he's lefty.
Well, he's going to do the 3 rails, like you said, but
I think he can reach.
just want to get back to the center, but he doesn't want to overpower it because that 8 ball starts to get real big if he gets in behind that 8 ball. But he knows the speed of the table. I mean, it's all brand new Simona's cloth.
I think he's better off going back and forth than 3 rails on this. Because you go a little long.
If he goes long.
Right. He didn't
Well,
short. That was a nice shot.
He hit that kind of smooth.
Brian Deska is on the scene.
This
from
is a good
Virginia.
shot to practice.
As you can hear the names being called off in the back. Well, you know what? All these players just come back from the U.S. Open, so they're fine-tuned, and they're ready to snap this off and shoot for that $10,000 prize, plus side points.
Nice speed.
Well, like you said, they all come prepared from the U.S. Open. They're determined still. You know, they have that little ferocity in them, a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they mean business. They've been practicing for the U.S. Open all this time. It's nice to have another tournament like this back to back. You know, first we had Gotham and then the U.S. Open, and now here. It's fantastic.
And
Johnny Morra.
And a lot of the average of the winning players, even the losing players, was up in the 900s, which is incredible. It's not missing too many, not making bad kicks.
Right.
And yeah, it's really that's jam up pool. To stay focused, even in a race to 10, to stay focused that long and play that well.
Absolutely. It's tough. I do it all the time. I wish I could do that all the time.
I could do it for like 10 minutes at a clip. That's about it.
You could do it for like a shot or
Hey,
two.
we got to mention AccuStats. They got like a Make It Happen thing coming up in December, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Right. Well, we'll get more up to date exactly what's going on. I think Ozilla's out there, if I'm not mistaken, or somebody in the chat. Let everybody know what's happening there, too. I'd like to, I didn't have opportunity to go across. And
I think Pat's probably resting up a little bit today from that week-long Open event that he.
It's more than a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to get there early with all that equipment to set up.
Well, I'm saying I was alluding to he's resting. He probably went for like a 100-mile bike run today.
He
I
loves
wouldn't
that.
be surprised if he's not running in the New York Marathon. That guy.
My goodness.
Well, looks like John Morra broke dry.
No,
he
made a ball.
3.
All right, I'm paying attention.
9.
He made a ball. He made a 6.
Al.
No, he did not make the 6.
Watch your chat, Al.
I can't see the chat.
He made the 8 ball. That's what it was.
He don't have a shot though.
No.
He can kick this in. He's gonna have to hit it. No, he's gonna just hit it and play safe. Use the 10 as a blocker.
That's awfully
He might
specific.
kick. He might try and kick at it though, or push. Push is a good shot from here too.
Yeah, but it's tough to find the proper push. It's gonna have to be somewhere on flat on the rail, the long rail or something.
No, he's gonna
kick.
play safe. He's gonna kick it out of there. Get it up by the 2.
Absolutely.
Just watch the scratch. Or the double kiss.
He still may have gotten it. Looks like he
Guy
did.
looks like he married it.
Yeah, he should have.
Looks like he snagged him. Yes, he did.
That was he got lucky a little bit. We're fortunate. Scotty B, too slow for me. See all the familiar faces.
In the chat.
Go long rail. This is a tough shot because you can sell out on this.
Call shot, call safety. It looks like John Morra
He is
just called
calling
the
it.
corner pocket.
Yeah.
In the upper left-hand side. It's going to have to come with a nice spin here. He's got to watch the cue ball in the other corner, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be coming off there with very high velocity.
Well,
Wow. Yeah. I actually like the look of going to the other side long rail, 2 rails, and hitting the one towards the 2 again. I think that shot was, if he made it, he would have ran out, but the percentage-wise was.
so he's got a good shot here now.
Oh, yeah,
With the 1, he
absolutely.
breaks up to 2, 3
Just
a
got to
little
watch
bit.
how he slides off this 3.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, you know what?
He hit it with pace. That helped him.
Zion plays pretty quick. You're going to see him, once he's in the wide open, he's
Not
like
only-
a machine. He's
Not
a
only
non-stop
pretty
player.
quick, Al, he plays really good.
Yeah, he sure does.
I like his game. He's is he a house player here or?
Yeah, he
Like
plays
kind
here.
of?
He plays
He plays
Society. He plays
Right,
all over.
He's a New York City guy.
Yeah. Actually from Israel. Israeli champ.
That's all you have in this room is champions.
I guess.
He really. It's,
Well, it's the United Nations today. I mean, this is
You're
his
not
mob.
kidding. It is the UN in here.
I met like 6 guys, and they're like, I'll need such and such champion. I'm the such and such, whatever country they're from. I'm sure Jason would be more than happy to step into the booth later on. Right. If you got a little straight on this, this can give you a little thought check on what you got to do.
I think he's good. He's
He is
gonna
good,
avoid.
but he's
if
gotta
he's
give
gonna
it-
bypass it, he's gonna
He's playing
avoid the
outside
clip.
too.
Yeah, he had to avoid clipping that 10 if he went the other way. That 10
Routine.
might
It
have.
gave him a little pause for thought, but not much.
Right.
Should be nice and relaxed for the rest of this match here. Yeah, you know what I did all week? Watch pool.
You watch
I
pool.
watched the Open online
Oh, okay.
all week. Every match.
Well, you know what? They were showing it here, so I was here. Not every single day, because it's just things I gotta do.
I didn't do a dang thing.
They were showing it here at Steinway, so that was great.
When they took timeouts, I took a timeout.
Let me get that on the board for you guys. And that's 2-1.
Wow, where was I? Must be sleeping because John Morra's got 2 already.
Well, you got up before.
Oh, okay.
You're not paying attention.
No, well, it's hard. It ain't easy being me.
All right, I'm totally making an excuse for you because you were here for both games. So
Was
were
I
you
really?
Yes.
I was kind of preoccupied,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm focused in on the match now. I'm, as if I'm there. That's how I watch. Like if I'm playing.
You are here.
No, I mean like if I was on the table. That's how
I see. Okay. Well, that's what I do
That's
too.
what I'm trying to.
Except I realize that I'm.
That's the only thing I have to give to the chatters. I
I'm-
can
I
convey
make
that.
a-
What a break. Hang up. Oh.
Oh.
That's all right. But
That would've been
he's got a nice open table here
I
too.
know, but he would have welcomed that easy 3-10 combo for sure. All right, open shot on the 1.
Thank you. Oh, you want it back? Oh, here, put it there then. Jason Shaw gave us his case to hold. I said thank you. I thought he was
I
giving
know
me
he's giving
give
it to
me
you.
a
We're gonna
case
raffle it off. No, I'm just
a
kidding.
nice, a beautiful Mucci cue with those awesome shafts by Bob. Those new pro shafts. I really do like them. But I do play with the Predator. And I do like them too.
I'm a Lucchese girl.
What is it?
I'm a Lucchese hybrid girl.
Oh yeah, I haven't hit a ball with those shafts yet. Oh, good. Tell them to jump on board. I play pretty sporty.
Ah.
I'll give them a whirl.
I was silently telling Troy that Lucchese is my sponsor.
Lucchese or Kasi?
Tomato. But I don't. People say it both ways. So.
You safe?
Yes, sorry.
Anywho, everybody, this industry's got to all join together, and we're all in the same. It's all about the love.
That is, and you were just talking about Mucci. Some people call it Mucci, Mucci. I'm like, hello.
Mucci.
No, I know, but people say it. You know.
You got to
all
hear it
kinds
from
of-
their mouth. That's what it is. When they say it, that's what it is, right? I don't like going in back of here. Just cause, I guess this is a good
No,
shot.
actually, the ball is
Yeah.
kind of bigger from there.
Yeah.
See? There was
That's a good shot.
nothing disrupting the
Nice shot.
possible kick there.
It's not my kicking game doesn't need help. It's my shooting the 3-foot shots when the pressure's on.
Well, it's still early. It's only 2-1, but
I think I have like yellow fever, they call it, right?
it's nice safe.
Yeah. John plays real nice. He is smooth too, you know, and he's a nice guy.
He is, absolutely.
I've only recently met him, and you know, he from afar, you can kind of get an impression. Somewhat.
Yeah, some people might think he's a little
right,
standoffish.
But
he's literally like real smooth and.
Yeah.
And I don't mean
cool,
I don't mean like
cool.
smooth like he's
no,
like
he's like
some
suave. Right.
He's not like
No, he's very cool.
but he's very calm and collective.
I tell you, that's
know.
a nice way to
He is.
play
You're right.
pool
You're
because
right.
you need that type of aura about you, especially when you're sitting in a chair.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You need that feel. I read a couple good articles on some billiard. What was it, billiard? I'm going to try and give them a play. Like a billiard academy, and it had like 10, 12 good articles, great articles, short articles. And it kind of gave me a little something to read, and what I noticed some things that were very important, and they spelled it out a little bit.
Scotty B is asking who are us guys talking about? We're talking about John Morra.
You, Scotty B, you were so smooth.
Yeah, Scotty, you are the smoothest ever.
Scotty B makes Morra look like the Colorado Rockies.
Scotty, you are smooth as chocolate.
My buddy Scotty. He's a good guy. Alrighty, here we go.
Scotty
Get back
and I have
into the
been
match,
friends for a
and
long
it looks
time.
like this should be no problem. We got no real. Just get to the center. Stop. Roll over the 8. Just make sure get right on the 8. Maybe even play the 8 in the side if you stay high up on it. Go use the rail. Boom. Yeah, and the open, just tremendous play. Really good 9-ball play. Oh, thanks, pal. Yeah.
Thanks, Scotty. Like that was.
I'm not going to take that with a grain of salt, Scotty, because you said you actually liked me and I was a nice guy, so I'm putting it out there.
You don't know he lies?
Oh, he does?
I know Scotty a long time. Scotty, we can say this because you're there.
Thanks. You could have confirmed it, but now you're just. I'm not going there. Never mind. Anyway, let's get back to the match. And like I said, John has no problem. He got a little bad on his 6. You don't like to be punching this towards the side pocket. Like, that's not. That wasn't my pattern when I first looked at it.
Yeah.
It wasn't his either. But you know what? This is a.
I mean,
shoot it across table, come off the long rail, and put that little bit of mess to.
This is
bed.
cut makeable.
Yeah. Just put the he's gonna. It's not what he wanted. It didn't go to the pattern he wanted, but he's a good shot maker.
It works. He's gonna come off the rails, kind of punch it out a little
rotation.
bit.
I played a little American rotation last night. Score 3-1.
Well,
right, unless we missed one. Chatters, please.
It's gonna be.
Oh yeah, this is over. It's 3. It's gonna be 3-1. Sorry, I gave it up.
I'm sorry, I'm slacking
That's
on the
right.
job. I'm
Yeah,
actually handling a lot of things
That's okay.
behind the
No,
scenes.
Well, we'll try
I
and keep
have
an
it
eye on
updated.
that too, Al. I'm sure sometimes we get distracted. We're just watching the game and not paying attention to the score. And just to confirm it, I'm looking at the beads. It is 3-1.
It's 3-1 now.
3-1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. No, you guys are doing all right. I just I'm taking my eye off of things because I'm
I got
doing
you
some work.
under
All right.
control.
Good.
Can't expect
I got to
much
step
from
out one more
minimum
time.
wage.
You guys are doing a great job. I'll be right back. 2 seconds.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Troy?
We got a data boy. I said you can't expect for. Hold on.
Just before I step out, I just want to make you guys aware of it, and maybe it's early to let you guys notice, but we will have Alex Pagalayan coming up next,
Nice.
playing Shu Kang Lu.
Please share.
Coming up next.
I was talking to Sean Morgan before Alaska,
Uh-huh.
and I said all the pool players should be like him on social media because he really promotes the game. I gave him I appreciate it as a fan. He's like I'm one of his fans because of what he does.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
You know.
Yeah, I try to share everything they post up to, you know. Of course, you know,
I don't
when
have
you
any,
have like,
I don't have any friends.
90% of your friends are from pool anyway, so, and I got that 10% that is from everywhere else. And they're like, what are you talking about? What is that?
I have to. I was going to talk to Al. Well, I don't have to talk to him about it because I know he did it. He switched over his. You got to kind of keep your pool base in your pool.
Oh, yeah.
Your home base and your pool base kind of separate.
Yeah. He has his owls and friends and things, but he kind of filled up on all of that. So, anyway.
All right. I made a good break there, and he's looking very comfortable, by the way. Balls are spreading nice for him, and he's stroking real smooth. So if you're sitting in a chair looking at this, don't let it get to you.
Hey, somebody's asking about the location of the brackets. I have no idea about that, but
Try and go to Steinway's.
Steinway, what is it? SteinwayBilliards.com, I believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, please. I don't know just yet where they're going to be putting up those brackets and things like that.
This is
Okay, I got a little side confirmation over here off
you got a little straight on this.
off the mic that Al said we will have the brackets.
Yeah.
I'm sure when he gets that
There they are.
information, he'll put it up.
They're up
or
already.
he'll-
Two
he'll
slows
let
are
us-
already on it.
Wonderful. Thank you, Too Slow.
Uh-oh. Watch your 10 there. There you go. All right. No problems here. 6, center of the table. Get back to the center of the table. He might even get better than center of the table for this, but center of the table is nice. Center safer than getting to the other side. That rail he's on there on the right-hand side. He hit it bad.
Ooh.
See, even they miss, and he got bad on it, and he got dead center of the table.
Yowza.
You
That's something you don't see.
That's because he overcut it, and the cue ball came in that way. So if he made it, it would have been perfect. But you got to do both, folks. Even the smooth John Moore, you know, they miss. And he didn't do this too good either.
Look at this out of position shot.
Wow, he got himself out of the roll here. Well, you know what? It's brand new Simona's cloth on every table here in the tournament. And like you said, Zion's got himself in a little bit of a jam here. It looks like that 7's he's going to roll.
Play in the side.
Yeah, he's playing it in the side. Yeah.
Wow, watch how hot this cue ball gets.
How'd he hit
wow,
it?
he
That's
killed
all I
it.
want to know.
How'd he kill a cue ball? Nice shot.
Perfect.
Wow, that took a breath out of him getting bad on a 7. So
Absolutely. But
he's going to take a deep breath right here after he makes this.
There we go. 3-2.
That was kind
3-2 now in favor of John Morra.
not the prettiest game of all. Mistake or two made there, right?
Yes, sir.
Someone was mentioned in the other chat on the Open that they kind of figured out how they were doing the tournament points average or the TPA or whatever it was. Almost like you have to every shot, if they make it, and the misses and the kicks and everything.
Yeah,
and
they
you can come
consider
up,
everything.
and you come up with a number. So I played last night, and it was pretty easy to count because I got to like 12. No, but I like that.
calculations.
the calculation and to put yourself in a stat, and you can kind of see where you're weak. If you can analyze your game that closely.
It's either that or just be depressed at your number.
Oh, so getting back earlier, I played last night. So we got a score of 3-2, and I played American rotation. I played very well. I was pleasantly surprised at myself. I was able to keep my composure, and I played really well. I should have played today, but I have other responsibilities. So
I hear you.
this is a must, though. This one's on my bucket list.
What, to play a classic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a few people ask because that after if it didn't fill up with all pros, which it came close, but
It's hard. It's
they
120
started
players.
they started
28.
to open the field up to like amateurs.
Yeah,
and
Coca's
things like that.
playing,
And I could have signed up. They asked me, if I was interested in signing up. But
and if I had a
I wa-
sponsor, maybe they'd sign me up.
well, no.
Well,
We're not gonna go there.
he's got a pretty. He's going to go 2 rails and try and break this 3-8 up, I think.
And I think he's playing safe.
Yeah, don't hit that. Oh, he didn't want to hit that. He was trying to come over here and click that 8 out of the way. This is an important shot right here because if he gets right on the 2, it makes it easy enough to get on the 3. Everything else is opened. It's the key shot.
Nice speed.
Well, let's see how he does, because where's that 3 go? That 3's only got 1 pocket,
2.
2 pockets. He's going to play the combination because he's dead straight.
Yeah, you just draw it back and make 3-5.
3-5,
Yeah.
or play in the corner. You could do that too, if he gets good and straight on it. This is the shot where you kind of commit to it and get there, or you're going to make a lot of mess for yourself. And
I don't know. Why did not like that one?
why did he go so far?
I don't know. There was just
That was a touch shot.
Too many blockers there. Too many things to go wrong. He's looking at this like he's got a shot between a 10-8.
He can jump it.
Jump it, yes, but not shoot. He looked down on it like he could shoot it, but
Yeah, let's see how
it's
much
easier.
he had.
I'd call the 5 here. I'd kick the 3, call the 5. This is called shot call safety. I don't know if he called it,
Yeah, he called it.
but I would.
Yeah, he pointed over there. He didn't go long on it. It's going to go wind up by the Brunswick.
Oh, he hit it perfectly.
Hit it right between the jaws of the pocket is right. What a beautiful shot.
Well, this is the one he kind of missed before. Now he's...
Well, no, I think this is further from the one that he missed
but still, it's
before.
the same type,
The same angle, yeah.
type of shot.
Now he's got to put a little outside and
He's
come
putting a lot of
around.
juice on this on the inside to spin out.
I don't know about. Is he
He's
going
spinning it in.
inside?
He's spinning it in. He missed it again. He needs to practice that shot.
I can see myself in that shot right there.
Thank you, sir. Where did he go? He disappeared. He was like,
This is
I just got a water. Excuse me.
this is a 3-2 match right now in favor of Johnny Morra. Race to 9 on both sides, the A side and the B side, winner side of the chart and the loser side of the chart, and the live scoring for every other table in the pool room that's taking place right now is available And we're going to flash that up on the screen. Get ready to take a screenshot of it. It's the same link that we used last time. We got a couple of guys working in the background doing all that work, and we want to give them a big shout out.
They're in a truck.
They're in the minivan.
This is a tough shot. The 8-9 ball's blocking half your pocket here. You can hit it to the long rail nice and easy, but the 9 does get kicked, and
Well,
his angle, he's
if he
going
hits it with enough roll where he can get the cue ball on the opposite side of the 10 there, or on the inside of it,
Oh, okay.
you got to watch. That's what he had to do.
That's bad.
I think he survived it, though.
No.
No, I don't know. And he's shooting like he. Oh, look. Wow.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got
He's
it.
got to get
gotta
a bridge, yeah.
Get an extension.
Extendo.
Yeah.
You know what? If he didn't get it, you kick that in from there.
You ain't kicking this in for 10,000.
Sure I am.
Al, don't you know we make everything from back here?
I haven't missed the
true.
ball,
We haven't missed a
Forever.
ball in ever.
not from here. Last night I did miss 2 balls, though. I was playing real good, and I missed one, like a 3-foot shot straight in the hole, and it was all mental error. I'm like,
Well,
I was
that
in
ties the match up at 3 apiece. And Troy, go ahead, give us a little story.
I was in the zone, and I was playing good, and I thought, like, oh, I'm playing good. And that was it. You can't think about when you're playing good, you know? You just got to play. I hooked myself. And I did read something, and that was one of the articles I read afterwards. That's why I brought it up. And that was I'm just going to throw it out there, Al. And I think it was a Billiard Academy or something. They had a bunch of good articles for people to read, learn. Joel Shapiro. I was always giving him a shout out. Is he?
He does a lot. I
yeah.
also have a gentleman right here that's going to be on board soon.
Good.
Really?
For the snap, 3 apiece. And like I mentioned in the beginning, this Zion can swing. And this is his home room right now. And once he punches a gear, he starts to get real loose. I've seen him many a times on stream as the cue ball leaks into the left-hand side pocket. Ball in hand for Mr. Morra, and notice the 2-10. Not that Johnny will play it. That 2 actually has a pocket in the bottom left-hand side. And it looks like the 3 is wide open going past the 9.
Yeah.
So
If there was a course, he'd
Johnny-
play that 210, but no, it looks like he's got
Johnny's
wide
going into cruise control right
Sure.
from here.
Yeah. Well, you know what? They're both kind of big grinding second gear right now. They've made a couple mistakes early on in the set.
And that's they're human.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's the first game, first set, first few games, and kind of get the butterflies out a little bit, I guess. Not that they're butterflies, just gotta kind of settle into your playing.
Getting acclimated. You know,
Yeah.
you're down at the U.S. Open, you're playing on diamond tables, and all of a sudden now you come up and you're playing on Brunswick.
He hit that bad too.
Yeah, but the pockets.
Except
Very
it.
forgiving.
Yeah.
They're quite forgiving, not, you know.
Not if you don't make them, they're not. Now
Well,
he's got to draw back a little bit
that's
here,
a given.
right to the center, a little short. You don't want to get too short. Just get out of the way to 6 so you're not on it. Rather not be on the roof, but what are
You
you
just
going
have
to
to
do?
roll up.
Nice and easy. You just try and stay off
Might
the
not
rail.
even touch the rail. It's just going to slide down.
That's a good shot. There you go. He's back. He's back in line right here.
Johnny Morra is one of the players that were in here last night just practicing for hours upon hours.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. Johnny was in there.
Yeah, Al called me and he says they were all here last night, right?
I
Well,
saw
not
the po-
everybody, but
A
there was
lot,
quite a
like-
few.
Enough.
Enough.
I saw the posts. I wanted to come out here so bad. I really did. But I was like, you know what? If I come out, I won't be able to come help out for until the evening.
You said I saw the post,
I'm
and
glad
I
you got
heard
red. I'm
I
sorry.
saw the Pope, and I was like, "What's the Pope have to do with it?"
The posts.
I was like, "The Pope was in the pool."
Yeah, he was running racks. Sure.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised.
Funny fella. You funny fella. I found a backstretch. Woohoo.
I wonder if they have a pool table in the Vatican.
There you see in the background there, 2003 Phil Burford won it, 2013 SVB Shane Van Boning won it, and 2014 last year Warren Kiemko won it. Who's it going to be this year? It's a strong field. This is tough.
Me. It's gonna be me.
Well, this is this has the most top players so far, right? Out of the Steinway, out of 4 classics, would you say?
Oh,
Al?
it's always a tough field.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Steinway
for sure.
Classic, yeah. Always tough field.
Watch the
Watch.
side.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
He looks
yeah.
like he's going to be a little short here.
Hey,
Yeah,
yowza.
he knows you let that go a little bit, but
The cloth, the slide.
yeah, blame it on a cloth. That's what I do.
Well, the photographer always blames it on the camera. Why not? 4-3.
4-3.
You can't blame it on the equipment.
And there it is, folks, right on your screen, this live scoring link for the tables. If you could take a screenshot of that, you can see it's GothamCityTechnologies.com/live-scoring/scoreview.php. Take a screenshot. I'll leave that up there as long as I can. And you could check out the live scoring right there on the other tables going on. And that's being updated constantly. They got 4 or 5 people right now working on that. So they're doing all they can to help out of here.
In the meantime, we want to thank everyone for joining us, all the people who are online with us.
Yes.
In the chat.
And Snooki, I want to thank you, and I'm glad you got rest because I didn't get out of here till about 6 in the morning.
Yeah, naughty boy.
And
you
I'm glad
naughty
you got
boy.
rest.
Well,
It's
just
hard.
because I wasn't here doesn't mean I got rest.
Okay.
It's hard to leave a pool room when there's action like that.
It is. You see, that's why I said I took everything I could. I mean, I did not.
It's like Hotel California.
I so much wanted to come out here last
John
night.
Morra set the break. We're going into game 8. He leads here 4-3.
Let's see what he plays.
Watch the 2 and the 3 go around the table as the 9 goes into the side pocket.
2 and 3 get bumped away.
He's
He's got a shot.
no, he don't.
He's got eyes on it. He might have a little.
You guys better stop arguing.
No, we're not arguing. He's got a. He's,
He does have a little piece of it.
he has a piece of it.
He's got a shot. You can cut it in.
Yeah, I cut it in. I cut it in right down the corner. No, no, but
But
he
does have- he
sees
has
it.
a piece
No,
of it.
he's not
Good.
kicking anything. He sees it.
He is kicking.
He might.
Might be cutting it in too.
I don't think he's getting that aggressive.
Oh my God, that would be some shot. He did.
No, he tried to cut it.
in.
He tried to cut it. Not just a hack rack, baby. Not just a hack
Hey,
rack.
you know, I wouldn't expect him to try and
No,
cut
of
that
course not.
because he can't. He's not even making those other 2 shots that he made. Those easy left-hand spot shots that he's missing. He missed
Here's
like
an
2.
easy safe here. Easy safe.
Just roll up the 1.
Roll up the 1 past the side.
Jimmy, I
Cue
can't
ball
see it.
nestled between.
Nudges the 5 a little bit and pushes it in.
Yeah.
How you like them apples?
I can't see that link. Is that Jimmy that put that link in? It too slow for me?
Yes, sir.
And that's the live scoring right there. Thank you, Jimmy. The monitor from my chat is in front of the 2 commentators off to my right. So
Yeah,
hard
and
for me
it's
to see.
far away from me too, but I get to look at it when I can. You guys in the chat, you know,
It's not
I
my
love
contract. I am just doing the total streaming now.
you. No, I like to get involved with the chat.
I love
peeps
the
whenever I
chat. I'm
can.
always in the chat.
I know you are,
It's fun.
but I'm not always in front of that screen over there.
John Morra called the 1 ball in the pocket where the 2 ball is lying. So either the 1 ball, he's going to try to kick it straight in, or the 1 might hit the 2 and then deflect into the corner. That's what he's thinking. He's got to hit this solid, though.
Don't use those fancy words now.
Nice shot.
Oh, you got
Good kick.
Oh no.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried. It's not my match.
No. Even though I scratch, I get the ball. I get the cue ball
Yeah,
for the player.
I do too. It's okay.
And I put it on the other side, furthest away that he
So
has.
that he's got to go all the way around.
Yeah,
again.
and they take all the
I
chalks
know,
off the
see,
table.
I know what you're doing. When he's not looking, you kind of like wet his tip.
It's only a game show.
Q-tip.
I wouldn't do that in any
I'm
other
just
circumstance.
kidding. I don't do that at all.
I seen it.
If my halo comes out.
Ed Ladawi showed me a shot last night. That was a good shot. I have to give him a shout out. Sandcastle Billiards. Where you'll have in a few weeks, Pat will be
Doing the AccuStat
doing
thing,
it,
right?
doing the Make It Happen
Make It
event,
Happen,
10
right.
ball. I think Jason is already. He was one of Pat's picks for the first one, and then the other players will have to get voted in by the people that I guess kind of get the stream. I think that's what gives you the vote. Tomorrow, Tuesday, election day.
Word.
So he came up a little short on this. It's okay. It's a tough cut, especially when you're over to 6 a little bit. See if he decides to shoot it, because it is a percentage.
Zion likes
70%
the shots.
or 80%.
He likes going for,
Yeah.
he's going for that.
I
Definitely
think
going
he's,
for
he's
it.
like an 80%er on this. He could miss it, though.
No, I'm telling you, he likes that shot.
Does he?
Yeah, he likes those types of shots. He's aggressive when it comes to those kind of things.
Now he's got to go on the other side of the 7.
It's good. Just punch it
Force
over
it
a little
over a
bit.
little
Yeah,
bit.
just a little.
It's nicer when you
Center
can just
ball
stop it
punch.
there.
No, it is, but you know, center ball punch like that kind of just
Yeah.
does that beautifully.
You run out of less energy when you're shooting easy shots, I noticed. Not so mentally fatigued, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If you could shoot 3-foot shots all day long and get good on them, you're going to tend to play and
I'm sorry, but if
not
I'm
break down
if I'm
easily.
shooting, if I'm shooting at the cheese, I'm just not getting tired.
Yeah.
I've had some marathon matches, you know, gambling and stuff, and you know, 15, 16, 17 hours and at a time.
Oh, what is that? Does anybody see that on the on this monitor? I'm seeing if someone's banging on the table over there or something.
All right, we
I'll have
got a
to
tie game now.
Have
How
to
about
keep it-
that?
I'm gonna
Tie
look.
game, 4-4.
4-4.
Yippee! Pair of fours, baby.
Race to 9, correct.
All in.
Both sides.
Pair of fours. Pair of fours.
And since the brackets are up and the live scoring, if someone can shoot me in a message in the chat, the live chat, check that, how many players they actually did get.
I'm sure we can get that information a
well,
little
I
bit
know.
later.
I mean, I can actually get up and do it too, but if someone's at a computer and watching football, doing like 16 different things like I do. I actually know what I do at home when I'm doing the chats and watching the stream and watching my TV. I have these headphones on and I'm practicing commentating. Not really, but it's
Yeah, I had to stay quiet for a second because
you were dumbfounded.
I mean,
so like looking at me like I'm crazy. You should see how my dog and my wife look at me.
reserve comment.
What do we got here? 3, 6, 9. He made a ball. 3, 6, 9. No ball made.
No ball made. This is why John's back.
Dry break, and he's got to push. So he's going to push for.
No, Zion broke dry.
Yeah, okay.
John's
He's
on
going to
the
push for a
table to
jump
push.
shot. It looks like.
I don't think so.
No, okay. He's going to push to his favorite shot. He needs practice on this one.
He's not going to shoot that there.
Wow.
Oh.
See, that's it. I
That's-
got
you
stand
know
by.
what?
Put me off on 2.
Yes, go ahead. We have someone kind of moving that camera a little bit. It's a packed house right here, so forgive us if we have a little turbulence on that camera there. People who are sitting around the area, just got to be a little bit careful. So we thought we saw it before, and Troy went over there to talk to some of the people sitting around, just to be careful a little bit with that camera and the setup. I'm sure I'll take a shot of some of the spectators that are here. It's a packed house. Not only all the players, but the people here to obviously appreciate the tournament. And if you're nearby, if you're anywhere near Steinway, near in Queens or in the outer boroughs and can make it out here, I mean, it would be great for you to come out. It's definitely a great tournament. You'll get, obviously seeing the televised match is one thing, but coming in and being able to see any number of other matches that we don't have televised, there are great matches going on. And you guys in the chat, if you're watching any of the live scoring, you can see what kind of matches are going on right now. So if you're anywhere in the area, it'd be great. You come down. It's a nice room, obviously. A lot of tournament left. We just started, so food is great. Staff is great. Just come on down. Now John has a pretty decent open rack. I think this key shot right now is how he gets from the 4 to the 5, and that's fairly easy. He just goes over to the rail and comes out, spins out pretty much to somewhere in the middle to where he is now. Where does he look like he's going forward? You have to avoid a lot of traffic up there. He did. He went around that beautifully, actually. He did that very nicely. I would have been afraid to hit the 7 on the way out, but he hit that nicely. Now he must have a shot to the corner if he shot it like that. This is perfect angle to get up to the 7 for the top left corner. Just kind of stun it over, slight draw. Just like that. I believe the brackets are up on Steinway's website, which is steinwaybilliards.com. If they're not up as of yet, they will be, from what I was told, that the brackets will be put up on that website. The live scoring is something different. Too slow. If you can put that link again up for the live scoring, and Al will, I'm sure, highlight that and put it up on your screen later so you can take a screenshot of it. In the meantime, John has made nice of this rack. He wants to regain his lead now. Should he pocket this 10 ball, he'll be in the lead 5-4. And he does so, and it's 5-4.
All right, what do we do? Lose Troy in the mix?
It looks like that. We're having a couple of issues with that camera over there. Not
Somebody shaking the table that time?
Troy went over there and talked to them about that.
Okay.
Because I mean, I was telling the folks at home, if they see a little turbulence going on, it's because, I mean, we're packed in this joint. Jam-packed with people, spectators, players, staff. Everybody's kind of walking about. And so
it's mobbed.
Occasionally we might get a little, bumpity bump.
Right.
So.
And we just want to make an announcement that Marcus Snow is in the house from Canada. He traveled all the way down from Canada, just walked in the door and met him at the door outside. And we're going to have Marcus Snow sit in the booth later on, too. Great commentator from Canada.
Very nice.
Just want to let everybody know that. And Johnny Morra, like you said, he's leading here 5-4, waiting the table behind him before he breaks.
The Ginky table.
Johnny Archer, table 25. Frank Attani to 25. Frank Attani and Johnny Archer on 25.
All right, John Morra set to break.
At
Once again,
17,
he
Warren
has
Felix
regained
on
his
Chad Bowling
lead
on
now, back
17.
up 5-4.
Table 11, Sean Morgan.
And let me welcome our
Alex Barakovich.
there you go.
Finally, you figured it out.
Well, Siri, I asked Siri how to pronounce your name, and she pronounced it for me over and over, so
Yeah.
got it in my head.
Her and me have a long
Welcome aboard, Alex.
relationship.
Thank you for sitting in, sir.
Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to the beautiful tournament.
4th annual Steinway Classic.
Yes.
What a great shot by Zion right there. Bounces out. Perfect position for the 2. He's not straight, so he can bounce right back up and play the 3 in the same pocket, but he might have to punch it just a little harder.
Actually, Zion is one of my favorites here.
I hear you.
He's a good man, hardworking, and a very good player.
Well,
So-
he's got a couple options here, whatever he feels comfortable with. I say come back right across the table and play the 4-ball in the bottom right-hand corner. It's probably his easiest route because there was a small window between the 8 and the 4 to play the 4 in the bottom left. And now this could be a little tricky here. He's got to deviate traffic here, so you either try to punch it forward or you drill back to the bottom left-hand corner and spin back out like that. Just got to watch the scratch. He almost caught the point, and he's going to wind up safe behind the 10.
Yeah, he got too far into that corner, too deep into the corner, and it spinned it right back out towards the 10, left him snookered. I just want to make a little observation about the chat, and they're saying about the live scoring. Just try to be patient a little bit with us a little as far as the live scoring, because there's only a handful of people kind of working the whole entire room.
That we have no control over that.
So we don't, we don't have
Right.
any. I'm just making a little announcement that
John Morra just got ball in hand because Zion did foul the 10 ball
Yeah.
during his stroke. Sorry to cut you short, Snooker.
No
this is
problem.
getting real interesting to me
Yeah,
right here.
absolutely. No, I stopped to take a look at this too. And yes, no, so what I was saying about the live scoring, I mean, there is not one person per table doing the live scoring. We have well, not we, but they have a handful of people who are trying to get around and make sure that the live scoring obviously is correct. And they're kind of manning several tables at once. So, again, we personally don't have any control over that. But just to explain to a few of you in the chat who are just kind of wondering about what's going on there. So there is just a few people. This is a big room, and that's what they're doing. That's all I had to say.
Johnny Morra, also sponsored player of the Kings of Billiards and the Kings of Vapor out in Akron, Ohio, Chad Bowling, who happens to be playing in the tournament also.
Yeah, I saw him this morning. Actually, when I was doing my clerical work, as you said. And it's always nice to see him. He's a nice fella.
For all the pros and non-pros that came here from the U.S. Open to play in this tournament,
Our scorekeeper
the
changed the
life
score.
is
Yeah, go ahead.
a little bit easier on the Brunswick tables
All right.
because they played the Open on the diamonds.
Yeah,
which
I
are
mentioned that, yeah.
A lot tougher, and I've seen a lot of good players would leave the 8-ball, 9-ball right in front of the.
And they got to get
the pocket.
acclimated, yeah. Yeah.
But now they feel they could play a little looser, so you're going to see a lot more aggressive play, and that's a bonus to all the viewers.
Yep. Plus this is like up and personal around this arena here that they're playing. Getting real personal. And The folks are sitting really up close, and you can get a look at it. Everybody as they start to fill the bleachers and the front row seats here. It's just good wall-to-wall people on both sides. I'll give you a look at the other side right there, and you can see it's up close and personal. So if you want to come here and sweat this right now in person, you're going to be up close and right on top of the action as we get back. And Johnny Morra leads here 6-4. We're going into rack number 11. We're coming to you live from Steinway Billiards in Astoria, Queens, New York. I'm Upstate Al of AZB TV. We got the original Snookster and New Jersey pool player, Troy, sitting in the booth as Johnny Morra breaks him up. Oh, I'm sorry, Alex Bakovachov. I thought Troy was sitting behind me. I thought you guys switched seats.
Yeah, we just for a few minutes. He's gonna circulate the room, find out some inside scoop and stuff.
Oh, okay. All right.
And
Alex Barakovich.
maybe have us
Something to drink, maybe.
to drink. Yeah.
Glass of water.
I will have to leave soon, but I have a young player from Russia, Maxim Dudanets, who played first time in the U.S. Open. He's going back today, so he could participate in the Steinway Classic. But I'm sure in the next year
next
he
year?
will be here.
Awesome.
Yeah, he likes the scene, and he already met a lot of players here in New York. He likes New York a lot.
What happened there? Somebody hit the.
So the winner, please remember.
Somebody hit the camera, guys. Hold on.
Help us move into it a little more better. Thank you.
It's panning, right?
Yeah, he's gone to check that camera because it's kind of panning on its own, actually.
You may have to reset it or something.
It's all right. He's got it under control. We have
Yeah.
a view.
Al is amazing. I'm just admiring the way he set everything up. More or less all on his own, with all the equipment, the cameras, the angles. He is number one.
Indeed, he is.
And Snooki is number one commentator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're funny. I didn't even pay you to say that one.
Oh yeah. That's what you think.
I think you're right. No.
John is very solid.
All right.
Very solid.
John now takes a lead 7-4. Well, he's had the lead. He's taking a bigger lead at 7-4. Correction.
What is the race to in this format here?
9.
9. So, yes,
It's 9 on both sides. A side and B side.
that's a good. That's only fair.
Sure. Why not?
Let everybody work hard for their money.
All right, we got our view back.
Yeah, some people are sitting really, I mean, they're tight around there. And I didn't want to leave it there, but Manny says, yeah, it's a pretty good angle. So it's just some people are nudging the camera. So if
It's
it looks
just-
like we're having an earthquake, I did have one last week, upstate New York, with 2.5 on the Richter scale.
Okay, I assure you we're not having an earthquake.
Yeah, no, but if it starts to shake, don't
But
think it is.
Yeah, I've made that little announcement before. 'Cause it's just the spectators, the players. It's close to the bar. It's out by the counter. the
Elbow to
camera.
elbow.
It is. They're packed like sardines. Since since no one but players are allowed on the playing area, they're all packed around.
Wow, he almost got pocket hooked.
He did. He almost. He got. He. You know.
Good for him. The seven's hanging there.
Yeah,
He doesn't
really.
really have to do much here, but just draw it back. And that's due to all the new cloth.
They must have. Were they practicing on this table a lot last night?
They were practicing on all the tables. Yeah.
On all the yeah, but especially this one. Because
No, basically the outskirts, because this one was being used up by Ross Lacey practicing for hours. So they elected to play on other tables.
Well,
John Morra
keeping Zion in
really
the chair
punching
right
gears
now.
in this match right now. He takes
Really?
the lead, doubling
Get on the hill.
Zion's score.
On the hill.
8-4 on the hill.
Zion looking somewhat disappointed there. He's kind of been waiting for his shot there. His demeanor displays that kind of just folded hands and waiting for his turn at the table. He is capable of coming back into this match now, don't get me wrong.
I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to spot John Morra 4 games on.
No,
Morra.
absolutely not. I'm not saying it's a gimme. I'm just saying that Zion could
Yeah.
very
Oh,
much
yeah.
come back.
Any
into
one of these competitors in here can.
Absolutely,
Get that right.
absolutely.
They should have signs before you walk in. No swimming allowed. Johnny Morra set the break on the hill. You are watching the 4th annual Steinway Classic. The cue ball found its way right into the corner pocket, got pushed in by the 8. Ball in hand for the Z-Man, we call him. And if you're going to come with it, this is
the time.
time to do it. I can reassure you one thing, though. John Morra will not be breaking again.
Let us specify why, because he is on the hill.
Yeah.
That's
That's why he's not breaking again.
Al is a mathematician, okay?
Snook is a rocket scientist.
No, I just want to specify. You know, sometimes you might have somewhat
Did I shock you guys like that?
negative.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
knew exactly what you were talking about,
right.
but I want to make sure that the folks at home know what you mean by that.
Okay. They do. We got a pretty good and intelligent chat.
I
room.
didn't say they were
Viewership.
stupid. I just said I wanted to specify.
Hey, Joey, we got Joe Torres on the side here. Hey, Joe, how many people do they have updating the live stream? I mean, the live scoring. How many people do they have actually working to update the live scoring?
When you guys finish your matches,
3?
I need the winners to come to let us know who won.
2, 3, or 4, you said.
And bring up your scorecard.
There, in fact, 2 of them standing right beside us.
Can actually make the 10.
Bill Colt, Ron Mason, 27. Bill Colt, Ron Mason, 27.
Can he make the 10? Snooky.
He can make this combination. Yes.
Josh
Now,
Robinson.
did he
25.
call it? I don't know. I would
He's
think
shooting
so.
it.
You bet your bottom dollar he called it.
My bottom dollar? How about the one before my bottom?
And there you have
there
it.
you go.
John Morra defeats the Z-Man, Zion Z, sending him over to the B side
Josh Robinson,
as John
12.
Morra stays on the A side. We want to thank Snookster, and we want to thank Mr. Alex
You're welcome.
Barakovich for sitting in, and we'll be right back with another match. Alex Pagalayan and Shu Ki Lung coming up next. We'll be right back.
Table 14, Coca, Tony Rosa is on 14.